you have to fix this paper. Okay. With the help of this paper. Okay. So that it will not move from its. Now today we are going to learn refraction through the glass slab. This is the glass slab. Okay. So today we are going to learn refraction through the glass slab. Okay. So first of all we need to draw the glass slab. With the help of this. Now this is my glass slab. Okay. I will write glass slab. Now, anybody has a protector? Anyone? No. But we need protectors. Okay. So this is my normal. Why it is normal? Because this is perpendicular to the surface. This surface. Is that clear? So this is my normal. I'll denote it by N. So now I will draw an incident line here with some angle. This is my incident line. This is coming this direction. That is why I am giving arrow here. Now I will put this pin here. This pin means this is my object. Okay, this pin is your object. Now I will place this slab here exactly, and after that I will not touch this slab. Okay. Now my job is to. Okay. Now we have to look from this side. This side, only from this side, not this side, not this side, only from this side. This rectangular, this plane side only. Okay. Now I will see from this side. Now the ray is coming this direction. I can see. The ray is coming this direction. If this slab was not here, the ray will directly pass this direction. Yes or no? If this glass slab was not here, the ray will directly pass this side. But due to presence of this glass, our ray is passing through here. Come and look here. You can look from this side. Come and look. This side, go closer. Can you see? The ray is bending here. The ray is changing its position. One by one. Go one by one. Not from that side. Go this side. Oh, yes. Okay, now let me draw the line. I will remove this line. Now, instead of going this direction, the light is going this direction. Okay, that means light is changing its path. Light is changing its path. The changing of path by the light is actually called the refraction. Refraction is the phenomenon in which the light will change its path, direction. Okay. So after emerging from this glass slab, it will passes parallel to the original direction of the line. Is that clear? Can you see the parallel line? Two parallel line here. Can you say this line and this line has to be parallel every time? Okay. This is called my angle of incidence, and this is called my angle of refraction. This is called angle of refraction. And if I draw a normal here, this is called my angle of emergence. Angle of emergence. And this distance is actually called the lateral shift. This is called lateral shift. Lateral shift. Okay? So your job is to find this. Your job is to measure this lateral shift by the scale, by using scale. Okay? So I will measure this. So it is exactly 1 centimeter. So my lateral shift is 1 centimeter. But first we have to measure angle of incidence also. Okay. Depending upon the angle of incidence, your lateral shift will change. Okay. If you have a larger angle of incidence, you will get lateral shift. If you have another angle of incidence, you have another lateral shift. Lateral shift. It doesn't mean lateral shift is always fixed. It doesn't mean. Okay. Lateral shift will change with the increase or decrease of the angle of incidence. Is that clear? Now it's your job to draw. Do this.